5. Types of people Buddha will avoid, no matter how much they worship Buddha, no matter how much they offer. It's useless in life. There are people who do not accumulate good karma, let greed, anger, and ignorance control their behavior, do wrong and harm others and themselves. Such people, no matter how diligently they worship Buddha and make offerings, cannot attain enlightenment or blessings. The Buddha, with his great compassion, always teaches sentient beings the path to liberation, but not everyone has the good fortune to receive the Dharma. 1. Flatterers. The Buddha once taught that those who flatter, and speak insincere words only for personal gain are those who will hardly be saved by the Buddha. Their words do not come from a sincere heart, but instead they use words as a tool to achieve personal benefits. Flattery often comes with lies and scheming because they are willing to change their attitude, say things that are not true just to please others or achieve their desired goals. Flattery not only causes a loss of trust from those around them, but also creates bad karma for themselves. People who live on lies and flattery often do not know true peace and happiness. They are always caught up in calculations and worries because they are afraid of losing the benefits they have achieved through unjust means. This causes them to gradually lose themselves, lose the inherent goodness of human nature. Even though they worship, pray, and show respect to the Buddha or the enlightened ones, because their intentions are not sincere, those actions do not bring good results. Buddhism always teaches about truthfulness and integrity in words and actions. People who live a life of lies and flattery will not be able to understand the true value of peace of mind and happiness, because their minds are always entangled with schemes and calculations. Moreover, frequent lying and flattery cause these people to fall into the cycle of karma. They will have to face unwanted consequences because every action, word, and thought creates karma. When a person creates bad karma from lies and flattery, they will not only encounter difficulties in this life, but also in future lives. That is why the Buddha always advised sentient beings to live truthfully, to give up wrong words and actions, in order to be able to walk on the path of liberation and enlightenment. Truthful speech is not only a moral virtue, but also a means to help us maintain good relationships with people around us. Honest people will be trusted and respected by everyone, and their hearts will always be at peace because they do not have to hide or calculate anything. On the contrary, flatterers will always live in lies and deceit, making their hearts never have true peace. Therefore, cultivating to live truthfully, honestly, without flattery is extremely important. That is the path to liberation from suffering and insecurity in life, helping us get closer to Buddha nature and enlightenment. 2. People who speak evil words. People who often use evil words, scold, and curse others, find it difficult to be protected by Buddha. Speech is one of the most powerful means to sow good or evil karma. When speaking harsh, evil words, the speaker not only deeply hurts others, but also sows bad karma for himself and must suffer the consequences of what he has said. The Buddha taught that evil words include insulting, attacking, scolding, and lying words. Evil words not only destroy the listener's spirit, but also cause cracks in relationships. People who speak evil words will lose their blessings, causing themselves to be alienated from the love and respect of those around them. In the Buddhist scriptures, there is a story about a person who came to scold the Buddha. but he did not respond. The Buddha said that when others do not accept the scolding, those words will return to the speaker. Evil words, even if not accepted, still cause bad karma for the person who utters them. Therefore, the Buddha advises us to speak kind words, bringing joy and peace, to accumulate good karma and avoid bad results. 3. Ungrateful people. Ungrateful people who do not appreciate what they have received are unlikely to be blessed by the Buddha. The Buddha taught that gratitude is an important virtue because it is the foundation of respect and harmony in life. When a person is ungrateful, they not only forget the merits and help of others, but also create bad karma. Ungratefulness makes their minds narrow-minded, selfish, and lose blessings. Ungrateful people often do not realize the value of the good things in life, leading them to live in dissatisfaction and never feeling satisfied. They also easily lose valuable relationships, creating negative causes and effects. On the contrary, grateful people will live in peace, recognize the value of each good deed, and thereby accumulate good karma. Buddha advises us to always live with gratitude, cherish what we have, and know how to repay kindness to create a happy and peaceful life. Gratitude is the key to opening the door to blessings and peace of mind. 4. Jealous people. A jealous mind and envy of others is a huge obstacle on the path of spiritual practice and growth. People with jealousy often do not accept the success and happiness of others. They tend to compare themselves with others, and when they see someone better than them, instead of admiring or learning, they feel jealous. Jealousy makes their minds always full of dissatisfaction and discomfort, and they easily fall into a state of anger, hatred, wanting to harm and hinder others just to satisfy their ego. A jealous person not only harms others, but also destroys himself. Jealousy is like a smoldering fire, burning away the peace of mind. When jealousy grows, it will cloud the mind, making it impossible for that person to live peacefully and happily. Jealousy not only creates bitterness and anger in the heart, but also makes it impossible for that person to progress and mature. They are always stuck in the feeling of jealousy, leading to the inability to learn from the success of others and the inability to improve themselves. Buddha taught that jealousy is one of the sources of suffering. When jealousy arises, it makes us petty, selfish, and loses the ability to feel joy and peace from the little things in life. Instead of focusing on improving themselves, jealous people focus their energy on how to make others fail, or not be better than themselves. This not only hurts others, but also creates bad karma for themselves. The Buddha has repeatedly emphasized that jealousy is not only a morally bad behavior, but also takes away our opportunity to make good connections and learn from those around us. In life, everyone has their own path, their own destiny and blessings. Comparing ourselves to others only increases our suffering and dissatisfaction. The Buddha teaches us to let go of jealousy and instead practice compassion and rejoice in the success of others. This not only helps us free ourselves from the troubles caused by jealousy, but also helps us progress on the path of cultivation and achieve peace in life. People with a jealous mind cannot attain peace because their minds are always disturbed by negative thoughts. They cannot be at peace, always facing feelings of disappointment, inferiority, and bitterness when seeing others happy or successful. Therefore, to progress on the path of practice, it is important to know how to look back at ourselves, control and eliminate jealousy. When we know how to sympathize, accept, and rejoice in the happiness of others, That is when we free ourselves from the bonds of the mind, moving closer to enlightenment and true peace. 5. Evil and unrighteous people. Those who do evil and unrighteous things, whether small or big, will find it difficult to be saved by Buddha. Evil actions, even small ones, if not corrected in time, will gradually accumulate and become great retribution in the future. The Buddha always taught that all human actions, words, and thoughts create karma, and those who do evil will have to suffer bad consequences in this life and the next. Evil people are often caught up in the vortex of greed, anger, and ignorance. Those actions not only hurt others, but also harm themselves. Evil and unrighteous people will find it difficult to have peace of mind because their minds are always surrounded by fear, lies, and dissatisfaction. They cannot enjoy true happiness because they are always worried about the bad consequences that may come from their actions. Moreover, when a person lives in evil, they gradually move away from basic human values, no longer knowing how to love, be compassionate, or sympathize with others. Evil not only harms those around them, but also reduces the value of that person, causing them to be isolated in society and not receiving respect and trust from others. Thus, they not only have to face the consequences in the future, but also have to suffer in the present. The Buddha always emphasized that every evil action brings bad consequences, and evildoers will have to endure the suffering they have sown. Punishment may not come immediately, but according to the law of cause and effect, every action will bring corresponding results. This means that those who do evil will have to face suffering and loss in life, and gradually suffer more serious consequences if they do not awaken soon. Therefore, even if it is just a small thing, we need to avoid doing evil. Even a small evil act can create bad karma, and if we do not realize and correct it in time, we may have to pay the price in the future. On the contrary, when we live with kindness, compassion, and know how to think for others, we will accumulate good karma, helping ourselves to have peace of mind and a happier life. Buddha advises everyone to always control their words and actions, stay away from bad and evil things to not only protect themselves, but also help create a better society. Compassion and kindness not only bring happiness to ourselves, but also spread to everyone around us, helping life become better and more harmonious. In conclusion, even if we worship and pray, if we do not cultivate ourselves, do good deeds, and accumulate merit, then external actions are useless. Buddha teaches us to cultivate from within, improve ourselves, and live according to the Dharma to achieve peace and enlightenment. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment to share your views on this issue. Don't forget to follow the channel to update the latest content. See you in the next videos.